Did you check priors on that collar that Stroop made? That guy looked awful familiar. Must have been around in the holidays. Man, they were lined up around the block here. Anyway, check them, will you?
Look what happened with you and Nat last night. It's a good thing she came to you, right? Especially now that she found out what kind of a rat Merrick is.
Yeah, and check on the arraignment, what time it is, the one that the DWI I brought in, right? Hey, what are you doing here? What's happening?
Veronica called me in.
For what?
I don't know. I showed up early so I could apologize.
Apologize.
I was all wrong, Trev, you know. I want to throttle Merrick. I want to kick myself for just being such a fool. I totally misread the guy. And I can't believe I got suckered in by him. At least I had the enormous pleasure of giving him a piece of my mind. And he lied to me, he used me, and here I was defending him against my friend.
Oh, shut up, damn it, shut up.
Oh, Trevor?
No. Stop knocking Merrick here. I'm the guy that started all this Prince Gooligor stuff. And I'm stopping it right here. The guy just made a big, huge mistake. Just like yours truly.
Angelique, I know how confused you must be and how difficult this is for you. I will do everything I can to make sure that you have a complete recovery. All these years I prayed for those beautiful eyes to open. And now they have. But I think we need to be truthful. If I lied or pretended you'd know, and that would hurt more than the truth. Angelique, I'm in love with Natalie.
Why hasn't she returned my calls? It's urgent. Find her.
You will handle this. I was having a private conversation with Natalie, and what were you doing? Were you hiding there? You were eavesdropping, jealous?
Look, Erica, this is not the
And
time.
besides, I don't understand why you think that you need to handle anything. I presented Natalie with a perfectly valid, perfectly straightforward method of dealing with Dimitri Merrick. What better way than to expose him on national TV?
Erica, you have a choice. Either you can leave here of your own free will, or I will personally escort you out.
I'm taking the head count.
I'm right here, getting stuck by more of those, stellar needles. Haven't you medical vampires got enough blood? Oh, where do you get these leeches? Where do you get them from the Norman Bates School of Nursing? Patients check in, but they don't check out.
Give her a jab for me, nurse. I've had it with her complaining.
T-minus 8 minutes and
I can't be hearing this. Jack, I'm not hearing this. You're threatening to throw me out?
Yes, that is exactly what I'm doing. So I guess the ball's in your court.
Natalie, you above everyone, you know what Dimitri Merrick has been doing to me, in addition to the way he's made you suffer.
Erica, don't you think you've already done enough with the intruder article?
Excuse me, I did not give that story to that smut sheet.
You wanted to hurt me and Dimitri, and you have.
I've hurt you. Natalie, for heaven's sakes, take your head out of the sand. Dimitri Merrick has humiliated you in public. Dimitri Merrick has broken your heart. Dimitri Merrick has made a fool out of you. Not that this was any great surprise. I mean, everyone in town knew there was something majorly wrong with that man. Now, Dimitri Merrick has hurt you. He has been cruel to you, and he deserves to be punished for that. So why don't you do that? Why don't you get revenge? Why don't you get satisfaction?
Natalie, you don't have to talk to Erica about
Of
this.
course she does.
Erica, would you just please...
Listen to me, both of you. I have spoken to Dimitri Merrick. He is more intent on ever taking enchantment away from you.
I don't believe that.
Not with everything else that's happened.
That's what I said. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, he said initially he would like to take enchantment away from me to give it to you as a wedding present. Well, now there's not going to be a wedding. He's obviously married to that other poor woman.
Erica.
No one has been victimized more than you. You and I have both been victimized by that man, Natalie. Now, you and I can join forces and give him what he has coming.
Erica, I don't care about you or your company.
Merrick has got to be stopped.
Well, then you stop him. But I don't want any part of it.
You don't want any part of it. You would choose not to tell your side of the story. You would prefer to crawl into your lonely bed and pull your covers over your head?
It's your story. You tell it. You go on that sleazy talk show and you spill your guts, but don't drag me into it or I'll sue you.
I beg your pardon for what?
Look, Erica, Natalie has just been through hell. She doesn't need to see or hear from you at all. Now, if you have a problem, you take care of it. But if I think that you're dragging Natalie into this, you will hear from me.
Excuse me. Excuse me if I don't stay and listen to your lecture. I have a company to save.
Look, I hate hurting you, Angelique, but I can't lie about my love for Natalie. Now, no one in this world could be happier or more grateful than I am about your recovery. For so long, I waited and I prayed. But as time went by, I lost hope. Angelique, I mourned losing you. I mourned for 15 years. I didn't intend to fall in love. I wasn't looking for anyone. Natalie and I fell in love over a period of time. Your mother can't accept that. You must have sensed the tension in this house, the hostility between Helga and myself. And because of this friction between us, it doesn't make sense for you and Helga to stay on here. Now, of course you can remain until I find a hospital and physicians to help care for you through your recovery. I know that Helga loves you deeply, but her love has turned into an obsession. My life has changed, Angelique. I mean, can no longer have what we had. But I promise that I will not abandon you. Do you understand?
You've got nothing in common with Mary.
And why are you defending him all of a sudden?
Hey, look, don't get me wrong here. I still hate the guy's guts, and I rue the day he ever walked into this burg. But I don't believe he intentionally tried to hurt Natalie. I mean, whoever would have dreamed that Looney Tunes Lady Macbeth there would have wheeled his wife into the ballroom?
Yeah, wife is the key word here, Trevor. I mean, he was announcing his upcoming nuptials to Natalie.
The guy was working on a divorce now, wasn't he?
You know, I don't believe this. Merrick lied to Natalie. The divorce never went through. He was going to marry her while he was still married to Angelique.
I am saying he's stupid. I am saying he's an A-number-1 royal jerk. And this jerk was terrified of losing Natalie. Say, hey, I can identify with that. Love makes you do strange things. And I am the A-number-1 example of that.
All right. You never filled us in. I mean, Natalie made a beeline for your place. I mean, you're not going to tell us that you gave her the same story, that Dimitri's is scared of losing her.
Let me make one thing perfectly clear to you guys. The only way I can deal with this total mess that is now my life is to tell myself that stuff happens. I do my best, I fail, but I gotta move on. There's no good guys, bad guys here. It's just life. L-I-F-E. And I can't go blaming this huge sloppy mess that is my life on Dimitri Merrick. Got it? End of story. Going here.
Trevor, it's Anatolie.
Hey, what's up, Doc?
Well, I just looked in on Janet, and I'm kind of uneasy.
No way, Jose. No, I just talked to, the Georgia there. She said everything was hunky-dory.
I'm not so sure. I think it might be a good idea if you checked on Janet.
And away we go. Millions of women.
Oh, you're so beautiful.
Am I?
You're the most beautiful woman in the world. And only you would wear this little locket on our wedding day.
It was the first gift you ever gave me.
I remember.
Your father had gotten angry,
All about nothing.
and you were full of boyish indignation, determined to go off on your own with only money in your pockets and clothes in your bag.
Yeah, and you were willing to come with me.
To the ends of the earth, Dimitri.
You deserved a present, so when I saw that street vendor...
You gave him everything you had.
Almost $4.
It is my most precious treasure, next to you. I am so happy. I have never been more happy in my life.
Life is just beginning.
Mrs. Dimitri Merrick.
My beloved wife, who happens to have almost 2 whole rooms full of wedding gifts. I mean, you have tons of silver
No,
and
those
crystals.
gifts are just things. But this means I'll be with you always. And we'll be in love forever and ever.
I remember, too. I remember.
Thank you for getting rid of Erica. I'm not sure what I would have done if you hadn't.
Well, Natalie, you've never really impressed me as the violent type.
Only when provoked beyond reason, and with everything else that's going on, I'm in no mood for a confrontation with that. Sorry. For all that's happened between you and Eric, I should keep my mouth shut.
Natalie, it's okay. Whatever Erica and I had is long dead and deeply buried. Adam is welcome to her.
Yeah, she's welcome to Adam.
You can make a perfect couple, don't you?
Well, Eric is in